doing you? In today's class we have already discussed about the dipole 3 interactions which are means we have already discussed about the ion-ion interactions, dipole-ion dipole interactions and dipole-dipole interaction. Let's see the hydrogen bonding is there. So there are so many types of are there. So let's see the hydrogen bonding interactions. Okay, hydrogen bonding interactions. So next one is hydrogen bonding interactions. Okay, so this is how it will is present. Okay, let's see this one, hydrogen bonding interactions. Okay, so in this actually it is an important non-covalent interactions. Because you can see in anywhere, so hydrogen bonding is present in everywhere. So that's why. So this is said to be important. It is an important non-covalent interaction. Important non-covalent interactions. Okay, non-covalent interaction, and it is a directional in nature. Okay, it is directional interaction. It is a directional interaction. It is directional interaction, and it consists of actually what it is having means here it consists of hydrogen bond donor. Okay, hydrogen bond donor and hydrogen bond acceptor. So this is an important one. Okay, so here which means here hydrogen plays an important role. So the which atom which is donate the hydrogen atom is said to be the hydrogen donor, and at the same time another one is accepts the hydrogen, so that is called as hydrogen bonding acceptor. Okay, so here we have to take hydrogen bond donor. So here H is present in high electronegative atom. Okay, high electronegative atom. Okay, so hydrogen bonding acceptor is electron withdrawing group. Okay, here HBD is there. Okay, means donor, and here there is a bond formed between the hydrogen bond donor and hydrogen bond acceptor. Okay, hydrogen bond donor and hydrogen bond acceptor. So this is called as hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond. What it is? Hydrogen bond. We call it as hydrogen bond. Here D means what? Here D is a donor. And what about A? A is a acceptor. And what is the HB? HB means what? Here HB means hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding. Okay, HB refers to the hydrogen bonding. Okay, so this is about the, so means here this is the basic of these hydrogen bonding interactions. Okay, so let's see how many types of interactions are there. Let's see some examples of this one. Okay, so I will show you how it is present in molecules. Okay, actually we have to take here it is having A here. Okay, so next it is having D here, D. Okay, D, this is a D, and this is a D, and this is a D. Okay, this is a D. Here what will be there? So here interactions are present between this and this. Okay, here also will be there, as well as here also will be there, here also will be there, here also will be there, here also will be there. Okay, so we can show it as here how many hydrogen bonding interactions are there totally. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hydrogen bonding interactions are present in this type. Next we can write here D is there. If it is a D, it is having A acceptor and it is having D. Okay, same here we have to take the A here, D here and A here. Okay, so it is means here hydrogen is present hydrogen is present in this one. Let's see how many types of hydrogen. Means this is attached to this one, and this is attached to this one, and this is attached to this one. Means donor is having the hydrogen, and which is the acceptor accepts this hydrogen. So how many interactions are there here? In the, means here interactions will be present, and here the interaction is there. Here acceptor to hydrogen interactions are there, and here also acceptor to interactions are there. Here also interactions are there. Okay. So like this, so this type of interactions are also present. Okay. Next one is if it is having A, D, A, and we have to write the same in opposite manner. D, this is acceptor and it is a D. Okay. So here what we are having here, D is having H, and here is a H, and here is a H. Okay. So in this, which type of is there here? There is a hydrogen bond present between the acceptor and this is the donor hydrogen bonding. Okay. So like that here also it is present like this. Okay. Like this here we have to write it as donor is having slightly here positive, acceptor having negative. Okay. Here it is having positive charge, this hydrogen, and this also having positive charge. Here it is having minus charge. Okay, like that here it is having like this. Okay, so like this. For example, DNA I have already explained in the third paper, which is having the nucleic acids chapter. So there I have discussed how the hydrogen bonding is present between the bases. Okay, nucleosides and nucleotides. Let's see one example. Okay, example DNA will be there. We have to take the pyrimidines and pyridines. Okay, so you can take this one. Here will be there. We are having like this. Here we are having hydrogen, and double bond O will be there, and here it is having some groups, and NH is there, and here also H is there, and we have to write the cytosine. Okay, I have already explained you, so just here double bond will be there, NH will be there, H will be there. Okay, NH2. Alright. Okay, so here, okay, like this, here it is the present HB interactions are present in helix DNA. Already I have explained in this one. Helix of DNA, okay, provides the primary attractions and secondary repulsions. Okay, secondary repulsions, and attractions between opposite charges decreases the repulsion between. So here non-classical charges will be there in this one. Okay, so this is about the hydrogen bonding. Let's see the pi interactions are there. So there are 4 pi interactions are there. Okay, 4 type pi interactions are there, which are pi to pi face to face interaction, pi to pi face to side interactions are there, and as well as pi to face means cation interactions are there, and pi to anion interactions are there. Let's see that pi to pi interactions. Okay, pi interactions, we name it as pi interactions. In this pi interactions, there are 4 subgroups are there. What are those 4 subgroups? First one is pi cation interaction, and second one is pi anion interaction. Third one is pi to pi face to face interaction. And fourth one is pi to pi, face to edge, or you can call it as side. Okay, side, we can call it as edge or side. Okay, so let's see how it will be formed. If you take this one, okay, actually we are having this one. So here which bonds are there? If you see here, these are the pi bonds. Okay, so this benzene is having, aromatic ring is having pi bonds. In this pi bonds, here, if it is here, K plus will be there. So then it is called as this type of interaction, because here cation is present and pi electrons are there. So this type of interaction is called as pi to cation interaction. Pi to cation interaction. Pi to cation interaction. Okay. So here this is a 6 pi electron system. This is said to be 6 pi electron system, and it acts as a donor. Okay, it is a electron donor, and this K plus is a electron acceptor. Electron acceptor. Okay, acceptor. Here it is having this one. If you see here, if it binds with nucleophile, it is having pi A, means here anion will be there, so that's why it is a pi electrons will be there. So there is interaction between these pi electrons and this nucleophile, which is called as minus anion. So that's why it is called as pi anion interaction. Pi anion interaction. Okay, pi to pi anion interaction. So if it is it binds with the cation, it is called as pi cation interaction. If it binds with the anion, which is a nucleophile, it is called as pi to anion interactions. Okay, pi to anion interactions. And if this means this third type, if this third type will be there, na, so here pi plus pi will be there. So this is called as pi to pi face to face interactions. Pi bond interactions. Pi bond interactions. Okay. So this is the pi to pi bond interactions. Okay. So next, so we can write it as, I will write, this is a pi to cation and a pi to anion. Let's see this one. If this is the aromatic ring and this is the aromatic ring. Okay. If there is a direct interactions will be there, so we can write it as this. So there is an interaction between these pi electrons to pi electrons, then it is called as side parallel. So what about this? 3.5 angstrom units will be there. Okay, so this is called as pi to pi face to face interactions. Face to face interactions. Okay, face to face interactions are there. Yeah, so if it is present, this is a pi 1, and if it is present like this, okay, if it is present like this, then it is called as, you can see here, okay, face to edge. One, this is a, this ring is a, so interaction present between this total ring and this edge. So that's why you can clearly observe. So this ring's orientation is same, but here it will be different. Okay, ring orientations are different. So that's why it is having different one. So this is called as face to edge. This is a face and this is connected to edge. So that's why it is called as pi to pi face to edge interactions. Okay, face to face edge interactions. Okay, so here only face to face interactions are present in aromatic ring. Both phenyl and benzene ring are perpendicular to each other here. Okay, face to face interactions are possible when the aromatic rings are separated by parallel. Here it is said to be parallel. Parallel interactions are there. Okay, here parallel will be there, here perpendicular will be there. Okay, so this is the perpendicular. Okay, so if it is perpendicular in nature, then it is called as pi to pi face to edge interaction. If it is parallel, means it is called as pi to pi face to face interaction. Okay, so this is about the pi interactions. In this we are having 4 types, which is a pi to cation interaction, pi to anion interaction. If it is a pi, means aromatic ring which is interacted with the cation, so it is called as pi to cation interaction. If it is interacted with the anion, it is called as anion interaction. And here these two are, if it is parallel interactions will be there, face to face is there. These are perpendicular to each other, so that's why it is called as pi to pi face to edge interactions. Let's see the last one, 9th one. Here you can write it as here 6, 7, 8, not 5. Actually 5th one here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can write it as, no problem at all. You can write, but here if we have to classify these pi interactions are into 4. Okay, pi to cation, pi to anion, pi to pi face to face, pi to pi face to edge. Okay, so next one, last type of interaction is van der Waal interaction. Van der Waal interaction. Van der Waal interaction. Van der Waal interaction will be there. So these are said to be weaker interactions. Weaker interactions. Just attractions will be there between molecule to molecule. Okay. So here London forces present between atoms or molecules. Atoms or molecules. Okay, so here just London forces means which are small interactions are present in this one. Okay, so next one is due to fluctuated electrons. Why this? Due to fluctuated electrons, this is having this one. Okay, so dispersion effect present due to electron distribution is asymmetric. Distribution is asymmetric. Okay, if we take this is a molecule and this is a molecule. Here what will be there here? So this is the electron cloud. Here electron cloud will be there, and here also electron cloud will be there. So this is the electron cloud, and here also this is the electron cloud is there. Okay, electron cloud is there. Here we have to separate this into here. This is the S plus, S minus, and which is a here S minus will be there, S plus will be there. Okay, so this is the, actually it is having nucleus. Okay, this is the nucleus. Here electron will be present. See carefully. Here no, this is the nucleus. So there is an interaction between this nucleus and this electron cloud. So this is the strong van der Waal interaction. Strong van der Waal If you see here, there is interaction between the nucleus and of one atom and another atom. Electron will be there now, so there is interaction between the nucleus of one atom to the other atom electron. So that's why it is said to be van der Waals interaction. Here strong van der Waals interaction is present. Okay, so these are the two types here. These are the two types. Two types of van der Waals interactions are there. Attractive interactions. Two types. Attractive interactions. And attractive interactions are there. And second one is repulsion interaction. Repulsion, van der Waals, attractive, and van der Waals. VW means what? Van der Waals. Okay, so van der Waals are repulsive attractions. Okay, repulsion interactions. Okay, so here what is the distance separated by about 2.2 angstrom unit, then it is called, means between atom to atom or molecule to molecule. What is the distance separated by 2.2 angstrom units, then it is called as attractive interactions. Van der Waals attractive interactions. Okay, if it is means here less than, okay, this is the greater than, distance is greater than 2.2 angstrom units, then it is called as attractive, this one. If it is less than 2.2 angstrom units, then it is called as van der Waals repulsion interactions. Okay, so this is the interactions are present, this one. Okay, so here dispersion effect consists of two components. Here London interactions are there, exchange repulsion interactions are there. Here van der Waals interactions arise because of the fluctuation of electrons to each other. Okay, here electrons will be there now, so this is the fluctuation will be there. So in this about electron distribution between two adjacent species. Okay, adjacent species such that partial positive charge from one species to another species, means one is the positive charge is there. So here attraction present between the nucleus and another atom electron. Okay, so here this effect causing dipole interaction, because if it is, this is a positive charge and electron is having a negative charge. Okay, so and it is having both positive and negative in one atom. Here also it is having both positive and negative, so that's why it is called as positive to this one. Okay, so here this effect causing dipole interactions. Okay, polarizability of molecules. More polarizable is greater than strength of reaction. Next, hydrophobic effect will be there. Okay, hydrophobic effect is there. Okay, I will explain in next class about this hydrophobic one. Okay, thank you. So okay, I hope you understood this one, how it will be present in this one. Okay, so here so next one is this actually we have discussed in this class about pi interactions, hydrogen bonding, pi interactions, and this van der Waals interaction. So hydrogen bonding is present between the hydrogen bond donor and acceptor. Okay, so in that one is acts as a donor and another one is acts as a acceptor. So there is interaction between the hydrogen bond donor and hydrogen acceptor. Okay, in this pi interaction there are four types of pi interactions are there, which are pi to cation and pi to cation interactions are first one. And what is the second one? Pi to anion interaction will be there. And what is the third one? Pi to pi face to face interactions are there. And fourth one is a pi to pi so face to side interactions will be there. Okay, so next in that so we have seen how the If it is a aromatic group means which is having a pi electron system. If it is means interaction between the pi system to cation. So I have explained that we have taken the K plus, so that's why it is called as pi to cation interaction. And if it is a interaction between the aromatic system and aromatic system to nucleophile, it is called as pi to anion interactions. Okay, pi to anion interactions. And what about the third one? Pi to pi phase interactions are there. Okay, if it is a present like this, so parallel, this is called as parallel. If it is present perpendicular, okay, perpendicular edge. So this is the face to face, pi to pi, face to face is there. It is the pi to pi face. This is face and it is edge, which is perpendicular to each other. So that's why it is called as pi to pi face. This is the pi to pi, this one. Okay. So next one is van der Waals interaction. Here van der Waals interaction is weaker interaction. So it is present between two atoms or two molecules. Okay. So two atoms are two molecules. If you see here, if you take the atom, this is the atom. What is present here? Electron is there, nucleus is there. At the same time, another atom is having nucleus and electron. This is the electron cloud. So there is interaction between this nucleus and this electron. So then it is called as strong van der Waals interactions are there. Here these are two types of van der Waals attractive interactions, van der Waals repulsion interactions. Between these means if it is 2.2 angstrom, more than 2.2 angstrom units more, so then it is called as attractive. If it is less than 2.2 angstrom units, then it is called as van der Waals repulsion interactions. Okay, van der Waals repulsion interactions. So this is about the supramolecular interactions. We have discussed all 9 types. First one is ion interaction. The second one is ion dipole interaction, and third one is dipole interactions. And if you take the hydrogen bonding is there. And what about the 5? So next 5 interactions are, so the 5 are there, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what about the 9th one? 9th one is nothing but van der Waals interaction. Van der Waals interaction. So this is about the interactions of means supramolecular interaction, which are all types interactions are non-covalent interactions only. Non-covalent interactions only. Among all these non-covalent interactions, only ion to ion interactions are more stronger interactions when compared to all interactions. And these are, if you compare to van der Waals interactions, are weaker interactions when compared to all types of non-covalent interactions. Okay. So this is about this today's this class. So in next class I will discuss about the hydrophobic effect and hydrophilic effect. Thank you.